This is the Citizen Promaster Diver BN0191-55L, and today I'm going to show you this watch, the specifications, fit and finish, and how this watch works. For you all that don't know about the Promaster, the first Promaster was released in 1989, and they released 3 models for diver, one for air, and another one for land. Let's get the size out of the way. From here to here, including the crown, it's gonna be 47 millimeters. From here to here, it's gonna be 45. The strap is 22 millimeters. Lug to lug is 48, and the thickness of the watch is around 11 millimeters tall. The finish on this watch is fairly good. It has a brush finish on the sides and also on top with a polished bevel edge right here. Inside the lugs, I'm sorry that is dirty, it's polished. Then it has a aluminium bezel. As you can see, the dial is kind of a matte finish with polished hands, polished indices with lume inside. It has a cover, a lume pip cover with mineral glass. Of course, the glass on the watch is mineral. It's stainless steel. It has a polished crown with signed with the Promaster logo. It has a brushed finish in the back. I'm gonna show you. Boom. As you can see, it's just I'm sorry that is dirty again. It's a a brushed finish. It's anti-magnetic. It's good for 200 meters water resistance, and it has the eco drive, so you don't have to worry about changing the battery. Citizen claims that if you get an eco drive, you'll never have to change the battery, period. Never. I'm not sure how much of that is true, but if they are claiming it, I think it's good. We can say that the watch is fairly good looking, very good looking, because of the hands they don't look toolish, they look a little classy. And one thing I like about the Citizens is that the second hand always lines perfectly with the indices, as you can see. It has a date complication. One thing I do not like, well, actually, I didn't talk about the bezel. The bezel action is really nice. Really nice, really easy. It's just a perfect level. You know, it's not hard to get. You can do it fast. You know, and it's not soft enough that it's gonna move by mistake. One thing I do not like, because I'm kinda strange for this, I'm really crazy about alignments. For example, when the hand hits 12, I want the minute hand to perfectly hit the minute marker in a crazy way, very perfectly. And I do notice that these minute indices right here are not completely perfectly aligned with the rest of the watch. For example, if you see right here, this is not perfectly aligned. I don't know if you can see, but I can see it. Let's see this one right here, 35. Do you see how it's not aligned perfectly? Do you see how this one's not aligned? The 45. This little thing right here with this marker. Everything else aligns perfectly. The minute hands, the hour hand, second hand, the markers, and the chapter ring aligns perfectly, so that's good. This watch has the movement E168 Eco Drive. Is the same movement used on other Promaster divers. Fairly good. It doesn't look like a cheap movement at all. Wearability and comfort, really good. I have very skinny wrist. It's a 45, so it kind of overpowers my wrist a little bit, but still I can still wear it, you know. I think it becomes a little too big for my wrist, so that's up to you whether you wanna go for it or you think it's too big. It's a 45 millimeters, but it seems like a lot of brands are going for big sizes on divers, and I mean, it's a diver, so I think it's justified because the diver, it's meant to be big. By the way, it has another bevel edge on the inner section. I didn't talk about that one. Anyway, it comes with this thing right here, which I think is really cool. Not so good for the safety of the watch, because the walls, yeah, the walls are not you know, they're hard, so I freaked out thinking that it's gonna scratch. Only this part right here, it's like a silicone, so that's good. This one's really nice, and it has a section on the roof that is also like foam or kind of material, but it comes in this like little tank, which I think is pretty cool. And this one comes in a box, in a nicer box. The finish of the strap is really good. It has solid end links. It has a push and collar system. Push pin and collar system. It has two sections right here, polish, brush, polish, and it has another section right here. It's also polished, so it looks really nice. It has a double push deploying clasp with the stamp clasp. So this is the only thing I'm not completely too happy about it, but based on the price, it's completely okay. The quality of the bracelet fairly good, and I think it's completely proportional to the price point. So let's see how the watch. I put it on this rubber and silicone strap, and to my opinion these are the best straps you could ever get. So let's see how the watch looks on other straps. Okay, so this is how it looks on the black NATO. Well, it's not a NATO, it's like a NATO, but not completely, because it's only one piece, which to me, this is what I want. And let's see it on the orange. Okay, this is how it looks on the orange. It looks a little more sporty, a little more like a diver. Some people don't like the orange. I personally like how it looks on the orange. It's orange. Sometimes with the lighting here it looks like yellow, but it's darker in real life. In the camera it looks lighter, but it's darker. It's not like a carrot orange. In the camera it looks like a carrot, but actually here it looks, real life looks a little more red. I don't know why it looks like that on camera. And I have another last strap check, so let's check that out. Alright, this is how it looks on the blue strap, and I think it looks really cool. Actually, I think this is my favorite, how it looks with the blue. On the camera you cannot really tell, but in real life this strap really complements the color of the watch. Alright, this is how the watch looks in the dark. This is the lume, and as you can see it's evenly applied. The hands are not 100% perfectly applied. You cannot tell on the camera, but I can see it with the naked eye. And I really like the color of the lume, which is like a blue, and then it has a green lume on the lume pivot, and I think that I really like the shape of the hour markers and the hands. Alright, well, that's all I have for you today, so let me know what you think. Any comment, don't forget to like this video if you think it's useful to you, and subscribe. I'll see you later.